Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning English. This is Colin.
Hello, everybody. This is Cecilia. 欢迎大家收听早安英文。So, Colin, we've been talking about sports recently, and I was wondering what your favorite sport is.
To play or watch?
Well, both, I guess.
Well, to watch on TV, I really like American football. They have great production values, and each game is really important.
虽然我不怎么看体育哈，但是我完全懂你在说什么。因为就跟看电影一样，有些人是不是特别爱看这种高水准大制作的大片啊？ Some people like films with high production values. 那这个 production values 就是制作水平的意思。
Now, to watch live in person, I like NBA basketball. The players are just so fast and strong and skilled. They're unbelievable.
刚刚说的呢是在电视上看，现在说的是亲自去现场观看。那么去现场观看，我们就可以说 watch live in person. 那也别光看了 What about to play?
Oh, well, I like playing basketball with friends, and I like golf a lot.
Are you good?
Well, I used to be okay, but I'm getting a little old now.
No.
Too slow and too fat. Well, that's why I like golf. But, my best sport when I was younger was boxing.
Boxing? No way, that's so cool.
Well, I guess a lot of people might think of it as violent and scary, but there's so much beauty and skill to it, too.
Wow, I would really love to hear you talking about it. Colin 果然是个有故事的男同学哈。那今天我们就来听一听他这段跟拳击有关的热血岁月哈。So, how did you start boxing?
When I was a small kid, I used to get picked on by bigger kids in school.
You mean bullet? 这个 pick on somebody 就是指找某人的茬。
Right. They would push me down to the ground, steal my lunch money, things like that.
Oh, poor little Colin. Did you tell the teachers or your parents?
Teachers? No way. That would have made things worse. Then everybody would think I was a wuss.
A wuss?
Yeah, soft, weak. That kind of thing was not good for a boy in school.
明白了。就跟我们小时候一样哈，小时候呢，我们大家都很讨厌被人叫胆小鬼。那这个 wuss 就是胆小鬼的意思。So, what did you do about it?
Well, I did talk to my dad about it, and he understood. He taught me how to fight.
What did your mother think of that?
She didn't like it, but she understood I had to learn how to defend myself.
So, your father taught you boxing?
No, he taught me how to fight. Boxing has rules. Fighting does not. After I was able to stop the bigger kids from picking on me, I started to go to a boxing gym to learn, and eventually I got into some tournaments.
哇哦，厉害啊！都开始打比赛了，这是要往职业发展了。So, this was in Canada, right?
At first, yeah. But as I got older and better, I would go to the States. The competition was better in the US.
Weren't you afraid of getting hurt?
Oh, yeah. Every single time. But that was part of the draw for me, part of why I liked it, to overcome my fears and test myself.
So you didn't get hurt often?
Well, we have a saying, no one wins a fight. It means that even if there is a winner, that person still loses something.
Yeah, that is very sobering thought. 有句话叫做枪响之后没有赢家。No one wins a fight 就是用来形容这种两败俱伤的局面。So, like when a husband and a wife argue.
Right, exactly. Win or lose, I was hurt after every fight. For example, I've broken my nose 13 times. I have countless broken ribs. I have a metal plate in my arm, screws in my knees, and scars on my face from boxing.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
I know! I used to be beautiful. Now with all these scars, The worst is my hands. They don't work right anymore, and they always hurt. But you get used to it, so I don't think about it anymore.
Did you fight professionally? Fight for money?
Yeah, I left my family home when I was 15, and I needed to make money to pay for university, but You know, I didn't have any skills other than boxing and a very smart mouth.
A smart mouth means good at talking?
Well, yeah, quick to say something, clever, especially to make someone angry. It's not really a great skill.
所以这个 smart mouth 有的时候是有一点讽刺和调侃的意思在里面的哈。它除了能形容一个人能言善辩之外呢，也可以指一个人油腔滑调的，爱耍贫嘴。那看来你对自己的定位还是蛮准确的嘛。So, did you make a lot of money?
No. You know, in sports, the best can make a lot of money, but everybody else makes very little. And in boxing, it's worse because everybody is an independent contractor.
Independent contractor 就是指这种独立的承包人，也就是说他没有所谓的雇主哈，自己经营自己。So, you have to pay everything yourself?
Right. There's no team, no support. You have to pay for every little thing. Sometimes I would make so little that I didn't have enough to eat after paying for everything else. I was really on the ropes for a while.
On the ropes?
Yeah, it's a boxing phrase we use in everyday English. It means doing badly and likely to fail.
诶，我发现 on the ropes 用在这里特别合适哈，有点一语双关的意思。它的原意呢，就是指在拳击比赛中被打得摇摇晃晃的，靠在了围绳上，是不是很惨呀？所以呢，就引申出了濒于失败、处于困境的这层意思。
For example, you can say that a company is on the ropes.
So what did you do?
I went to Brazil and started fighting there. I could get more fights and the pay was better, but it was hard. You know, I was a foreigner. And no one wants the foreigner to win.
So you lost a lot?
I'd win about 75% of my fights.
That's good, isn't it?
Not really. Not to make good money. If you want to make a lot of money, you have to win a lot more than that.
Do you still fight?
You know, the last time I fought was in a bar in China 15 years ago. Some young drunk foreigner was making a local girl uncomfortable, you know, touching her inappropriately, that kind of thing. I told him to leave her alone, and he took a swing at me. So we had a fight. He wasn't a problem for me, but the next day I saw him, and he was perfectly fine. But I could barely use my hands, and my ribs hurt every time I took a breath. I realized then that I was just too old to be fighting.
So now, no more fighting.
Right.
Well, even if you quit, still, I salute you for your heroic deeds at the bar. That's what a decent fighter would do.
Well, thank you for your accolade.
在那个女孩的眼里啊，你肯定散发着天神般的光芒。I know who will thank you, the girl at the bar. Well, can you teach me?
Sure. Who do you want to fight?
我这体格啊，就算学个10年8载的，也没法跟人一战呢。But I just really admire this spirit, you know, never back away, just fight.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
我可能已经是个精神拳击人了哈。好，那聊完了 Colin 的光辉事迹呢，这期节目就差不多要结束啦。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
So thank you so much for listening. This is Colin.
This is Cecilia. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.